Good morning, everyone. I'm going to talk to you about three critical lessons in meeting underserved audiences where they are. So here we have there was once a time when tabloid was not the dirty word that it's become. Tabloids were a wonderful source of fun, entertainment, and serious news. And here we have a shot of the Mirror, arguably one of the great Anglophone tabloids and a wonderful example of the best of popular journalism. But then the world changed. And Rupert Murdoch took over mass market Anglophone publications, and everything started to gravitate around the famous motto, give the people what they want. And then the next phase of the revolution took place, the digitization of our lives and the explosion of social media, which brought us plummeting attention spans. Here we have a snapshot of what attention spans were like before and after the mobile revolution, leaving us in 2013 with attention spans of 8 seconds, which actually is less than that of a goldfish, all of which left us vulnerable to the populist, to the mesmerizing simplicity of populist messaging, handing the keys of many mass market publications, in many instances, to demagogues. So where does that leave us in 2024 for serving underserved audiences? How do we give audiences the news that they need and the package that they want? People who have less time and less money. And at Scrolla, we've encountered a few kind of the problems that have already been raised this morning. And obviously the first one, which Annika has flagged brilliantly, is data costs, which exclude millions. And South Africa is one of the real culprits, as you can see, towering above many other countries. Kenya is obviously a comparatively much more of a success story. And then we have language, again, appropriate for Mother Tongue Day. English is just, overwhelmingly overserved, and South Africa is a wonderful example. English, which is served best, accounts for only just under 10% of first language, whereas Zulu is touching 23% and is far less well served. And then we come to AI, the topic of the day, which our chairman describes as the reformation for journalism. And obviously the gravitational pull is towards the pretty scary scenarios, but we actually think there's a positive story to be told, which I'll come to in a couple of seconds. So how have we applied these three lessons? Well, we've built a super data-lite site, which is much leaner than a normal site. We've been bilingual from the start in Zulu, and we've touched on other languages as well, experimented with other languages. And for the past year, we've been using AI to generate the scale of content we need, for the mix of content we need to combine what's serious and important with what is fun. So lesson one, our data-lite site. Well, we built this site with the help of a GNI Google Award. It uses about 1/10 of the cost of a normal site. And this has propelled our early growth. When we've had limited marketing budget, this has allowed us to get going in early days, allowing people to access it for very little money or even for free. And then language, again, one of the topics of the day. We've been bilingual from the start in Zulu, which has, again, propelled our data-lite audience from the beginning. It's been the mainstay of our early readership. And now we're pivoting to growing our Zulu audience on our full data site, which includes video. And we've been doing this for the past 4 or 5 months. And as you can see, there is real growth potential out there. And lastly, to AI. Well, look, all of us here have been experimenting wildly the past year. And we focused on 3 work streams for now. The first is to hone headlines, which are the lifeblood of any tabloid. And then the next is to use this kind of remarkable technology to generate content which requires less journalistic muscle, less journalistic energy, which allows us to focus our excellent but scarce journalistic talent on the news that really matters, like this, and wrap it in the news that sells, which takes a bit less journalistic muscle. And lastly, we've used the amazing voice simulation technology to do voiceovers on our full data site. And Zazile Ndlela, who's one of our translators, in our launch market of South Africa, our Zulu translators. She now is the voice of Scrolla in English and Zulu, but the English software is much, much better for now. And her voice is with a simulated voice, which even she admits is better than the original. I was going to play you a clip, but then I'm going to exceed my time, so I'm not going to. But you just please listen to your. She's coming to us.
Out of nowhere,
how do I stop her? But please listen to her on our site, Scrolla.Africa. And I'm going to leave you with this question to try and lure you from the doomsday scenarios that AI encompasses with job disruption and democratic distortion. And that is, the question is, will AI actually help us fight populist domination of the media to save democracy? Thank you very much.